Hello and welcome. I'm super excited to welcome you to this special webinar on creating and even making money with AI portrait. Like a don like basically this is actually gonna be one of the special webinars that you're gonna be watching on this AI portrait stuff. So you're basically gonna be learning all like basically how you could get started and how you can actually even make money from creating this AI portraits. Like personally, I've made a lot of money from it, and but the Odogu is this other guy that's called Justice Peter. Like the guy has literally made over 500K from this AI portrait. It was one of the first set of persons that actually started it, and it really helped him a whole lot. Both even in terms of if you're a business owner, then you should understand what I mean by leads. In terms of generating leads, he has killed like he got a lot of leads due to this stuff with a special strategy that we're also going to be revealing in this webinar. So you want to stick to the end because it's going to really help you. I'm going to be explaining some things and you're going to be seeing some of the pictures just to show you that this thing actually works. So all you have to do now is relax, cut off every distraction now because you can't be doing two things at a time and expect to be productive in everything at once. So you want to focus even in the next few minutes. I'm going to be spending much time here. Focus for the next few minutes so that you gain all that I'm going to be sharing with you and take the next step of action. Okay, so let's move on. So by the end of this webinar, there are some certain things that you are going to understand. One of them is the concept of AI and how to leverage on it. Basically, AI has been in vogue for a long time, but it gained much more popularity mostly last year. Entering this year, everybody started talking about AI, and this year we started seeing AI portraits like crazy things that we didn't even think was actually really possible all became possible because of the power of AI. So I'm going to be sharing a brief because of course I can't teach you AI in how many minutes. In fact, I'm still even learning about AI itself. So I'm just going to introduce it to you and you just go and make more research if you are interested in it. Then also I'm going to show you the system. We're not going to be doing a live example, but I'm going to show you the system in which we use to create AI portraits, I and my friends, professionally. And also, I'm going to share a bit on how this guy made 500K in 2 weeks of doing this AI portraits system, and also how you can get started, and basically, lastly, how you can join AI portrait community so that you can make at least 5 to 6 figures plus from the same stuff, just like other people in the community are actually doing. So, without wasting much time, let's move in. Okay, so just a brief introduction of myself. My name is Maurice Akbebe. This is me here, you are seeing. Yep. Uh, I'm actually recording this with my phone, so that's why you can't see my face. Or if I was using my laptop, you would have literally like seen me live and direct. But anyways, this is me. Okay, so just some few awards you can see here on my journey so far in the online space. I think this was when we were doing one content creation challenge. Then I got awarded among the top 10 video content creators and also amongst the top 50 general content creators. So basically, this is just like an introduction of myself to know who you are, or who is speaking, or who you are listening to. Basically, all right. So yeah, so I decided to make this screenshot so that you can know that yes, this guy is legit and this guy is really like serious with this online stuff. So these are like my Twitter account, Facebook account, LinkedIn account. So you can see me across. I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Yep, and of course I'm on YouTube. That's why you're listening to me live and direct now. So if you want to go and maybe you want to search who is this guy, you want to make more research about yourself, about me, no problem. Feel free to do that. Yeah, of course. I guess you're also connected to me on WhatsApp already. So yeah, this is basically who I am. I basically do digital marketing and constantly researching and how people can make money online and leverage social media to earn an income for themselves. So of course you can just go and follow me across all social media. No problem. So let's move on. So you want to still basically know who this guy is for the or what are people talking about him or this that. This is not the first webinar I'm having. I've basically like spoken to over 4,500 plus persons since I started my online journey. So this is like the first webinar, and a lot of people have attended my trainings. So basically, I had to do some. They call it poll now, or getting feedback from people. So I sent this message to some of the people who have attended my training and people who have basically been following me online, just to get to see their feedback, what they think about me, what they think about what I do online. And here, this was feedback from Christopher. This was feedback from Oluwa Anubo. So you can actually judge it by yourself. One thing I've learned so far is what other people say about you is much more powerful than what you say about yourself. I learned from one of my coaches. So when somebody say, "Oh, this guy is consistent, this guy is honest, this guy is constant in developing himself," just like Chika said here, and Oluwanubo is saying, "You always speak the truth, you help businesses grow, you always cut premium soaps, even in your free classes, you're a good man." Basically, when people say this about you, it's not just about they want to praise you. This is what they have watched you for, what you do constantly. So that's why I just share it to you so that you know that okay, this is the person I'm also dealing with, and that's why I even went as much as giving you all of this to see that oh, this guy is not just someone that is in a place that I don't know. You can see me across. You can even go and check. I post almost every day. So that's basically it. So welcome. I basically think you should know me by now. You are familiar with me, right? So let's move on. So basically, if you should stay to the end, I always value people's time. I value my time and also value your time. And I know that you should have been doing something else at this moment, but you decided to listen to me. You decided to pay attention. I have a special gift for you. I value people's time. I also value my time a lot. And I could have been doing something else at this moment that I'm recording this. You too, you would have been doing something else at this same moment, but you decided to stick around and listen. So if you should pay attention till the end, we're not going to spend time here, just straight to the point, and we're out of this place. But if you should pay attention to the end across maybe one of this point, maybe you may ask, maybe ask the question, or you may be given a simple task, and if you should do it, Viola, you have a special mystery gift from me. So you want to stick to the end, and not just sticking to the end, pay close attention to everything that I'll be sharing in details, because it will literally help you. Okay, so please note, I always love to make these clear. First of all, these are like my values. So this session that I'm having now, if you're amongst these 5%, this is not for you. And I will be very glad if you should even like close your phone and not even listen anymore. So if you're a lazy person, maybe they teach you something, you wouldn't even try your best, you always give excuses, you are comfortable with your current life, you are unmotivated, this is not for you. If you are someone who has a fixed mindset, you're not interested in personal development, this is not for you. You can log out of this place, no problem. But on the other hand, if you are someone who is ready to grow, you have a growth mindset, as they will call it, you're interested in your own personal development, you're intentional about your life, and you believe you can achieve more, you're someone who is ready to practice what you're taught, you're ready to invest in your own personal growth, then let's go, because you are the person I'm speaking to. But if you are this guy, you are anybody here, I'm not speaking to you, and you are free to even leave this session, no issues. Okay, so I told you one of the goals that we have is I will introduce what AI is. This is not a course on AI. This is just like to give you an idea about what AI is, because I have noticed that some of the basic things that we think everybody know, most people don't know it, and I don't know if you know what AI actually is. So that's why I just said, okay, before we talk about AI portraits, let's talk about a bit about AI, so that you have an understanding of what AI, a clearer understanding of what AI portrait is going to mean. So AI simply stands for artificial intelligence. I think you should be writing some things down, because they are like things that will help you. So it simply refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like humans. And basically, if you should see this diagram now that I have by my right hand, I think your right hand side, if you are watching me, is artificial intelligence. It learns, it reasons, and it interacts like human. So that's why this definition is here, that it simulates human intelligence in machines. So basically, how you will think, AI can think as you would think. AI can literally like do things as you would do them. And that's why you see these AI portraits now. Basically, before anybody could do that, you have to go to the studio and somebody will take you a picture and they will edit it before you could get your picture. But now you don't need to go to a studio. All you have to do is you give these systems, these apps, these softwares, you put in your picture there, and it simulates it, and it brings in a copy of that in different formats. Now, that is something that, let's say 10 years ago or 5 years ago, it probably looked impossible, like this cannot be done. But with time, much more, they call it, I think it's part of machine learning. Don't worry if you don't know what machine learning is, you don't need to bother yourself about that. But then what I'm trying to tell you is that these things are constantly evolving, it's constantly changing, it's constantly improving, and people are constantly developing artificial intelligence. So the primary goal, now here is something I want you to understand, that the primary goal of AI is to create computer systems that can perform tasks that would typically require human intelligence, such as problem solving, decision making, language understanding, learning, perception, and so on and so forth. So, what AI is simply doing is it's simply helping you do what you would have done manually. So, this is beyond just tech. Yes, of course, one of the things that tech does is helps you do what you would have done much more easily. But AI is going to like even think and even make decisions just as human beings would have made them. But if this sounding like big grammar, don't worry. I'm actually like enjoying what I'm saying, because maybe I'm into tech and that stuff. But if you are not someone that is interested in tech that much, you just want to learn how to do AI portrait, and that's all for you, no problem. But one thing you must understand is the world that we are going into now, you have to be interested in some of these things, because they are going to affect your business in one way or the other. So if you are saying, oh, I'm not interested in AI, AI is taking so many people's job, right? As we speak, because something that a human being would have done, let's say 10 humans would have done, one AI bot or one AI stuff can just do all those things. So if you don't learn all of these things and get interested in them, you may eventually lose your job, and you just feel like you don't have anything to do again. So you must constantly upskill yourself and upgrade yourself to learn all of these things. So what is AI portrait? It's very simple. AI portrait is just like a tiny portion of AI. AI is very broad, but AI portrait is just a tiny portion of it. So AI portraits are simply digital figures or avatars, or we could call them pictures that appear realistic or human-like. So this picture you're seeing here is my picture, but it was AI generated. You may not know, if you don't know, that there is something called AI portrait generator or something like that. If you should see me from this picture that I showed you, where is it? From this picture, this is me. This is me in the studio. Now, if you see that person and you see this person, there's basically no difference. And if you didn't know that there was something called AI portraits, you would think probably I wore all these shirts and I went to the studio or something. No, I didn't put on these shirts. AI simply created all of these things for me. And the thing is, it's very easy to do, that in less than 24 hours, this is what I always tell people, that in less than 24 hours, you can learn and master this thing. And you can basically create something like this for yourself if you are really serious about it. So these are more examples of everything here. They are AI portraits. Everything here you are seeing here, they're actually AI portraits. And these are exactly how these people look like. If you should know this person, you attest to it that yes, this is the guy. But the person was not here when I created it. Okay, and this, if you are um constant on probably Instagram or Facebook. This is Niger Brand Chick, and this is also one of my friends. They are connected with online. Her name is Joyce. I created this same thing for them too. I think this one was created by my other colleague for Nigerian Brand Chick. And if you just see this and you didn't know what AI portrait was before, you would conclude she took these pictures herself or in the studio. This is what AI can basically do for you, and you can create a lot of them. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Now, one thing I want you to understand is AI is constantly evolving. More new tools are coming, softwares are coming, apps are coming, systems are coming every single day. It may not be every single day, but almost frequently. And that's why I always tell people that it is very wise. Listen to me, it's very wise that you be in a community where you get constant updates. And I'm going to be explaining why you need this. So that whenever you get stuck and whenever you get confused, somebody will help you out. There's this thing that they say that you don't want to build in an island or something like that. There's one proverb like that. I can't remember the exact word, but what it simply means is you don't want to be building your thing in isolation. I think that's it, in isolation, because you may get stuck at some point. So when you get stuck at those points, what is going to give you the head start? And that's why most people give up in things that they do, because why? They don't have a community. But when you are in a community of people, this one you are confused, this person just say, oh, I have faced that challenge before, here is it, here's how you can solve it. Someone else is facing a challenge and you have the solution, here is it, and you help the person out. And that is why community is very important. And mostly in this space of AI, even in the AI portraits, there were things that we were using before that currently we can't use them again. They're no longer using those tools. Why? We don't know. I think they blocked that system we were using. But that same day, we got another new stuff that we started using, and it was giving us the same results. Why? Community. But imagine you are just doing it all by yourself, you are just in your own, you don't even know what is happening in other people's spaces. By the time they block that thing, you just cry and be like, this thing is not working again, and eventually you stop. But it will benefit you more to be in a community where you can easily ask questions in case you are confused at any point. So let me even explain further. Something that also helps a lot is when you are in a community and when you see some people achieving some great feats, it will give you that motivation to even achieve more. Now, in these two slides, the one in my left hand side, you can see this guy. I think he bought a new phone of about, I think he said 200k plus or something. Now this guy also is actually in that same community, the same AI portrait community. And by the time you meet with all this set of people and you see them posting some kind of thing, oh, I just made 10k today, I just made 20k today, I just made 5k today, I just made this, it will even motivate you more. And this was someone else that sent a message to Justice, said he made 10k in less than 24 hours of starting this thing. And that's why I told you that this thing is not like a hard skill that will take a lot of time to develop. No, it's something that if you should learn it now, in less than 24 hours, you can master it. You can master it. Okay, so this is actually I think I've talked about this already. So this is someone else too in the same community. This guy, I think this is also a message to Justice Peter, the guy that I told you. This other guy that's supposed to be on the webinar too. So this was someone else too. Said he has made 17k already. What he was doing was simply creating the AI portrait for people. You know, a lot of people are not even aware of this. In as much as some people are already aware of this, many people are still not aware that you could create stuff like this with your phone without going to the studio. And by the time you learn it, and you maybe create maybe some for yourself and for your family members, by the time you post it, people can actually reach out to you, and that is one of the major way that you actually like get clients, unless you want to say you want to run adverts and all of that. But even from the people that you probably have in your contact list on WhatsApp, even if you say it's 10 people that you have on WhatsApp, some of these people are still not aware, and they would probably love you to actually create something like this for them. And by the time you create for one person, that person posts it, be like, look at my new picture, or I generated picture, and other people reach out to that person like, oh, how did you get this? And that's how you easily recommend people will continue to recommend you, and you can get more people to reach out to you. And but one thing that a lot of people do not know is they always go cheap. So you can see some person will just be like, I'll create as much as this for you for just 1K. Well, people do that, but I don't advise you to do that, because you are basically like making your services very cheap, and people will just feel like it's not taking you anything or any time to do it. And all of these things will just make people devalue what you are giving to them. But there are some strategies that will actually show you. Those strategies will actually help you. How will I put this now? Standardize your work, that you will have a price list, and this price list will not be like a cheap price list. But when people see it, and based on how you present it to them, these people will want to pay you. Now I've got people that even message me and they're like, oh, create it for me, and they're like, this person is charging lower, why is your own like this? I simply explained it to them, and that's it. But when you are going so cheap, people will just devalue your work. And this guy, okay, I think this was even another message I sent to him, that he has also made about 8,500. How again? Generating this thing for people. That's a simple thing. So this screenshot here is some of the ones that I've generated. Over 592. Like, this has been long ago that I took the screenshots. 592 that I've generated in within how many days? I can't even remember, but you can do everything here just in one day, Seth. Why? Because you are not the one creating it from scratch. Remember what I explained from the beginning of AI, that is basically using machines to do what you were supposed to do. So you are not even creating anything from scratch. The system itself is going to create it from scratch for you. So that's why I'm so confident that even if you say, oh, I'm not good at learning things fast, or this is that, or it doesn't matter, because why? You're not the one doing this stuff. It's the system that is going to create everything. All you have to do is put in the image and follow some of the rules that will show you, and boom, you can even make your first 10,000 naira online doing this thing. As simple as this. All you have to do is follow simple instructions, and that's why I told you that if you are not someone who can follow simple instruction, you shouldn't even be listening to me now, because I'm not speaking to you. But if you can follow simple rules, okay, do this, do it like this, do it like that, do it like this, and everybody's happy. So there are a lot of tools, as I said, and AI is constantly evolving. So 2 steps that I will show you if you want to master this thing in less than 24 hours. 2 steps. 1, join the AI community and learn from the professionals. Congratulations to you listening to this webinar, because from here I'm going to show you how you can join this AI community, AI portrait community rather. That's the typographical error. AI portrait community, because we're not teaching you AI, but teaching you how to create AI portraits. Okay. Then 2, connect with other people in the community and share ideas, because that's the basic essence of being in a community, connecting with other people and sharing ideas. But if you want to do it all by yourself, all alone, no problem, but it's going to stress you and it's going to take a lot of your time. And also, by the time tools change, you just get stuck, and maybe eventually you get tired of trying to figure it out all by yourself, and the next thing is you will quit. And what did they say? They said quitters are losers. So that's it. And Jara, another step that I would advise you is follow the 7 principles to get amazing results. Now, what are these 7 principles? If you want to get this kind of result, create beautiful portrait like this and all of this, there are some 7 principles that you should follow, and that is what differentiates our own portraits from basically some of the other ones you see out there. If you should check them, you will know that, oh, these ones are really much more professional than this one. Why? There are some 7 principles that you should follow. If the kind of photos you should upload, what this photo should carry, the details and everything. There are some 7 principles that you should follow. And if you don't follow them, I guarantee you, you're not going to get excellent results. I'm not kidding you. Okay? Now, this was one of the systems we were using, and that's why I told you that AI is constantly evolving. Even tools that you use to create this AI portrait, they are always evolving. And that is why you should be in a community. I'm resounding this. That's why you should be in a community, because it is very, 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 very important. Like when I say it's very important, it is very important to be in a community, because you learn a lot from both other people. So this was one of the systems we're using. It was called Retake app. Now, if you go and search for this on Google, I don't think you get this again. It's no longer working. So this was even like when I just got started back then. This was what I was introduced to. And after I learned it finished, before I knew it, this thing stopped working. It was no longer working. But thank God for the community. Thank God for the community. That same day, somebody, I think one of the community members, they actually got to talk about another app that we could use, and that was what we started using. So imagine I was not in that community now. I just figured it all by myself. Like, oh, yeah, I would do everything by myself. Hey, why should I be in a community? All of that. Yeah, da, 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 da. And I started doing it all by myself. When I got to this, eventually, when this app stopped working, I would have just given up, because I would have tried my best, tried looking on Google, wasting time, and eventually I would quit. But I don't want that to happen to you, and that's why we said be in a community first, connect with people and share ideas, then follow these 7 principles if you really want to get amazing results. Okay, so these are some of the stuffs that this guy actually created. Justice Peter created them for some of these top influencers on social media, and this guy they were actually retweeting his post, sharing it, and that's why I told you that this thing got him a lot of, is it traffic now that we'll call it, or leads. Now you can see, if you know Joseph Ine or Ine Joseph, Caleb Waneka, Fortunamdi, Beast Marketer, then Janet Machuka. Like almost everybody here have more than 10,000 followers. In fact, some of them here, I think this Janet had over 120,000 followers on Twitter. Caleb Waneka has about 50, is it 50 something? I think 50 something thousand followers. And almost everybody here, like 10,000 followers and above. Now imagine them just retweeting this guy's stuff. I even think he told me that within that period, his WhatsApp was literally hanging from people that were sending him DM saying, "Oh, I want to learn this thing from you. I want you to create for me." All of this stuff. So these are some of the systems that you can literally use to, what's it called? To get much more traffic for even your business, because these people, they are people that will eventually even do other businesses with you. So basically, even apart from even like learning the thing and creating it for yourself, there are systems. But so many people, they will just like, oh, create it and you just send it to the influencer. Some of them may not even post it, but when you strategically do it, which we are actually also going to be showing you in the AI portrait community, when you strategically do it, you will get them to even repost, and they will even thank you for it. And let me even shock you, there was one of these influencers that actually paid this guy 100k just for this AI portrait stuff, like 100,000 naira just for this thing. And that's why I told you that there are actually systems to it. But if you just go and do it just like that, oh, you'll be tagging them, all of that, it will not actually work. It may work, but it may not always work. But there are systems that you can use, and it will give you much more guarantee that it will work. Okay, so to help you get started in less than 24 hours, and how you could literally like learn how to create this stuff, we actually recorded about 9+ videos to guide you. Now, I don't think these videos, you can watch them. I think all the videos put together, they are not more than 3 hours. I don't think so. I don't think if they are more than 3 hours, I can't really remember. But within that 2 hours to 3 hours time, you can literally learn everything and you can get started. So that was why we recorded all of these videos for you to actually learn, because we can't practice it here. We can't practice it here. So we recorded this video so that after this webinar you can go and watch those videos and literally what's it called now, and get started. Okay. Okay, so what is inside the video first of all? So what did we cover in the videos? Number one, we introduced AI portraits. Then remember the rules that I told you. If you want to get excellent results, we shared those 7 rules and principles that you can follow so that you get much more quality and stuff that looks really like the person. Because some of these portraits that people create, they do not look exactly like the person, but if you can follow these 7 principles, yeah, you can get much more guaranteed results. Then also practical explanations of much more AI tools. Remember I told you that this retake app is no longer working, but there are other tools that you can use, there are other apps that you can use. So explain them much more practical there. Then another video explained how to create AI portrait from scratch, then how to add different cloths. So if you should see these images, I think, where's mine? You can see different different clothes that these people are wearing. How do you do that? We also explained it there. Then what again? Okay, how you can create more than 250 plus AI portraits. You can create as much as even 1000 if you want to. So we'll also show you how you can do that. Then maybe, because there could be some different set of persons that are listening to me right now, maybe you could be that person, you just want to create it, you just want to learn how to do it and learn how to do it for yourself, or maybe you want to learn how to do it and use it to surprise your special person. You want to use it to surprise a special person in your life or anything, no problem. But maybe somebody else, you are watching me now, you want to learn how to make money from it. Something that will help you is branding yourself, and we also covered that in one of the videos. Then more importantly, how you can make money from this. We share different strategies that you can use to make money from this. So all of these videos, we are giving them to you. So after this webinar, you most likely access them if you follow all the things that we'll be telling you to do if you want to. Okay, so this is even someone else in the community, the AI portrait community. He also, from the same what's it called, funding that he got with this same stuff, he was able to buy a new phone for himself too. So basically this thing actually work if you can follow the principle. The thing is, most people will eventually not get result in terms of making money because they will not follow simple instruction. Follow simple instruction and your life will be sweet. But most people will not follow. They will rather want somebody to force them to do something. Okay, so this picture, the one by your left hand side, is the phone that this guy got. While this other one, this is another phone actually, Samsung A23. This was the one that this guy, what's his name, Justice Peter, got for himself after actually the money he made from the same AI portrait. Now this does not mean if you should go and learn, if you should learn this AI portrait now, tomorrow you just go and buy a new phone. No, of course you're not going to steal a phone. So what is the money that you made, that you used to make, that you used to buy a phone? And what will determine the money you make is applying what is taught there, working, creating this portrait and letting people know that you are doing it, and eventually if somebody wants you to do it for them, you do it for them. That's how you can make money from it. So don't think money is just going to fall supernaturally. Oh, as I just learn it in less than 24 hours, I'll just make 100k. It's never going to work that way. You have to practice and you have to get people to work with. That's how you make money. Simple as that. Okay, so there's still more. We are not just giving you this, so we're also giving you some extra bonuses. So there's another strategy that I figured out that you can literally use to make crazy money. Like this is mind blowing, the kind of money you can make from this strategy if you should apply it correctly. So we're also going to be sharing that with you. So that's 1 to 3 bonus that you're also going to be getting. Then how to attract the right client that will pay you well. Just as I said, some people will be doing this, and some people will even be telling you, hey, come now, we'll create a project for you, 500 naira. Like, I'm always surprised why people do that, but then it's because they don't know how to attract the right kind of client. So we'll also show you how you can attract the right set of clients that will pay you well. Emphasis on pay you well. So you're not going to be doing it for 500 naira. I don't even do AI project for 1k. I don't do it. So I'll show you the list that I charge, and if you want to follow my footsteps also, you can also follow it. Okay, then what is another challenge that people face is creating a price list for their AI portrait creations. So to solve that also, we are also going to be giving you our price list. That's the price that I use. I'm going to be giving it to you, the number of AI portrait that I create per so and so amount. I'm going to give everything to you. So all you just have to do is, like, you can modify it if you want to modify. Maybe you think, oh, can anybody pay me this? People can actually pay you that because people have paid me that. So you can modify it if you want to reduce your price a bit. You can also do that. So we're also going to be showing you that. Then what else? We also have some extra bonuses. This like 4 to 7 bonus. Number one is how to get clients. So you can either attract clients or you can even reach out to some of these people strategically. Like emphasis on strategically. So we're also going to be showing you how you can do that. I think one of my clients, then some of the people I worked with, I can't really remember exactly, but some people came to me. Like some people came to me, and that was how I got to do for them. While some, I don't know if I reached out to anybody, I can't really remember exactly right now, but Justice Peter, he actually reached out to some people, and that was how he even closed one of those clients that paid him about 100k. Some other people paying him 10k, 20k just for the same AI portrait. So we'll also share light on how you can do that also. So strategically reaching out to people. Then another thing is, some people will come and they will want to be bargaining, pricing your work and everything. So we'll share some closing psychology. How can you easily close these people so that they will pay you what you actually want to charge them, or even if they want to bargain, they will not be giving you cheap prices. You get? So how can you strategically close these people? The psychology behind that. There was one of the clients then that reached out to me, and I was telling her 3k, but she was actually trying to bring the price down. But with this strategy, she paid that same amount. We didn't even reduce the price anymore. So we also shared it, and even the script, like what I shared the screenshots of our conversation, everything was there. So you also get that. Then okay, so basically how Justice Peter, he's the one that's going to be recording this video. You already had the video there. How he made 500k plus from this same AI portraits thing. So you also shared that video and you also see it there for yourself. Then number 7, okay, another income stream that you can use in this AI portrait. Another way that you can make money even without creating this AI portrait for people. There is another way you can make money, and we'll actually explain it to them. Now the truth is, I've seen some couple of other AI portrait trainings, but I guarantee you that none of them is actually going to be showing you all of this. This is basically like all the strategies that we have applied so far and that has given us results. That is what we are giving to you. Basically, like we are giving them to you. We are giving everything to you, everything you can see here now. Now, my guarantee is if you should eventually get access to these videos and you did not see anything that I've mentioned here, you can reach out to me. Now, actually, the worth of everything, you can see it here. All of this here, this one is worth 20k, this one is worth 15k, and this one is worth 20k. These bonuses that we're giving to you and everything. Everything put together is 55K worth. But what are you going to be paying? How can you access this training? Remember, I told you we're going to be giving you some free gifts at the beginning. So we're actually giving you everything for free, but under a condition. So we are basically like giving you all of this stuff, these videos, everything that explains both from how you can create it, how you can set up a business from it, and okay, I think we even omitted some stuff here. There are about 3 videos more. Okay, let's still move on. I think I'll explain it more here. So there are actually 3 videos more. I forgot to add them here, like here. So these other 3 videos, one of them is going to show you how you can build a single page website. A single page website. So what is that going to help you to do now? It will help you, like after you created your AI portrait, you can just go and put them in that single page website, that when anybody come and be like, oh, can I see some of the sample that you've done, all you just have to do is show them this single page website and they'll go through it. And that could even be another income stream for you. What do I mean? You can literally create a single page website for business owners and you charge them. That is another way of making money. And it's not hard. You can use your everything that we are going to be showing you, you will use your phone to do it. We are not using a laptop. Okay. Then another thing you're also going to be learning is how you can create simple marketing videos. Maybe after you've created all of this AI, you want to just like create a simple video to showcase all the things that you've created. You don't need to be a guru. In fact, I will even say it's even AI that will even help you to even do that video. And there's a way that we create videos for this stuff, and we're also going to be showing you how you can do that also. So that's like extra 2 bonuses, making all the bonuses about 9. So plus the 9 first set of videos, like this is like priceless basically. But just as I said, we are giving you all the videos for free, but based on a condition. And what is the condition? You have to be in the AI portrait creation and monetization community. Currently, as at when I was recording this video, we are over one, not over now, we are 131 persons in that community. So once you get access, you can see it here. Say yes, your access link to the AI portrait course area on Telegram. So once you get access to this community, the next thing is you get free access to the course or to those set of videos, everything that we mentioned there. So how much is it going to cost you to get access to this portrait community? And remember, one of the reasons why we made it compulsory for you to get access to this community first is that we don't want you to get stuck at any point and you've now been sending me personal DMs. So when you get stuck and you're in the community, all you just have to do is make your query in the community or say anything that you are trying to do in the community, and somebody will just help you out. So instead of just giving you a bunch of videos and eventually something changes later and you get stuck and you give up, why not join the community first? Then you get access to the community, to the videos for free. Then you get every time updated. So even when other new tools come and we are updating the stuff, you are not paying anything. You are still getting free access to those videos. But of course, it's not free access to join the community. It's not even logical to say we should give you free access to the community. It doesn't make sense. So how much is it going? Okay, before we even talk about how much, benefits of joining the community, you have free lifetime access. Don't I will just put 10 years here. It's just like to quantify what free lifetime access means. Like as that now that you are watching it, add 10 years, you still have free access to the community. So like you have lifetime access to the community. Not just that, you have free updates and answers from community members and even myself and even Justice Peter himself. Then what else? You have free access to the complete course and every update that we make later, you are getting free access to everything. Then another thing is we'll even be doing some Q&A sessions sometimes, and you can ask questions anytime you are confused in the community. But it is not free to join the community. So even though we are giving you free access to the complete set of videos and even the bonuses, it is not free to be in the community. Because most times, with one thing that we observe is when people get things for free, they don't value it that much. So imagine we're giving you free access to videos and giving you free access to the community. It's not going to make sense. So you have to pay to join the community, but after paying to join the community, you are not paying to get access to the course. So once you pay once, you get lifetime access to the community, and you get free lifetime access also to everything taught in the course. Okay, so to join the community, it is supposed to be 20,000 naira. And imagine paying 20,000 naira to get lifetime access to something that you constantly be updated on more new information coming in. You are getting like first hand information. It's supposed to be 20k, but we're not charging you that. You're not even paying up to 15k to actually even get access to the community, or even 10k. No, we're not doing that. You're not paying up to that. So just for you watching right now, all you have to do to get access to the community, we have actually been doing this for quite a while now. I think some of the set of persons that joined earlier still joined with the same amount, and we almost actually increased it from this current discount price of 7,500 naira to join the community. But for some reasons, we've still left it at this price. So, but we don't know, depending on when you are watching this. Maybe when you're watching this at some point where other new developments have come and we have increased the price, well, that is it for you. But it depends on when you are watching this. So if you are watching this very early, as at when I'm dropping this video, you can get access to the community for 7,500. That's just like a lifetime fee, so you're not like paying any amount anymore. By the time you get access to the community with this price, you get instant access. Just as we are seeing here, you get instant access to the course area, and you get access to everything you are seeing here. Like if you do not, like basically you are going to see all these videos here there in the course area. So yes, this is what you need to get access to the AI portrait community, and also further get access to all the videos that I will tell you will be giving you for free. So what you are paying for is the community, not necessarily the course. You are getting free access to the course, but for you to get the course, you need to be in the community, because we are not giving our course out to outside members. So you need to be a member of the community, then you get free access to the course. These are the account details, and after that, all you have to do is send proof of payment to this WhatsApp. And of course, price may increase. So just as I said, it depends on when you are watching this. So when you are watching this at a point, man, maybe later, maybe let's say 3 months from now, or some months ago, and you even make this payment, depends on the price at that point. If the price have increased, we will let you know. But if it does not increase, well, congratulations to you. So if you are watching this right now, it's limited, and price may increase anytime soon. So make payment and you get access to the community. You have free access to the community. These are people that are already like literally made payment to join this community. So don't think you are the first person that's going to be paying to join the community. No, everybody that you're seeing here, this 100 and apart from me and the creator himself, that's it, and Justice Peter himself. So 129 people that you are seeing here actually made payment to join this community. So don't think you are the first person. And you can see, if you should see this media now, you are seeing some people that are literally like what's it called, posting their stuff. So even when you create something, you can post it there and people will help you review it. Like, okay, correct this place, correct it, do it like that. So that's the benefit of joining a community. And for today, this is it. If you want to join the community and you want to get access to the course, all you have to do is make payment and send me a DM on WhatsApp with your proof of payment. That's like a screenshot of your payment proof, and that's it. So remember, let's go through what you're actually going to be getting once again. You're getting access to the whole AI portrait course, introduction to AI portrait, the 7 hyper realistic AI portrait rules if you want to get excellent results, then practical explanation of AI tools, how to create AI portrait from scratch, how to add different clothes, how to create more than 250 AI portraits, how to brand yourself as an AI specialist, how to make 5 to 7 figures from AI portrait creation, and many more, including the bonuses that you're going to be getting, different strategies that you can use to make money from this, how to attract the right clients, how to effectively create a price list so that you don't underprice yourself, how to get clients in your AI portrait creation, then closing psychology, how this guy made over 500K, then other income streams that you could use even without creating AI portrait for anybody. Then also I told you that there were 2 other things that I was supposed to add here. One of them is how to create a single page website to showcase your work, and you can even create this for other business owners and make money from it for yourself. Then also I told you we're going to be showing you how you could create a short marketing video to market whether your AI portrait or if you have other business that you want to market. Simple short marketing video that you can create in less than 5 minutes. All of these you are going to be getting. And remember, like, apart from even this, imagine meeting all these people that have made all of this money from this same AI portrait creation. Like, that's one of the other benefits that you are getting. Imagine meeting people that made their first 10K, 20K, 50K, and even above, and still counting. Imagine meeting all of these people there. That is one of the exclusive benefit that you are going to be getting by being in the community, and that's why we made it compulsory for you to be in the community before you get access to the course, because we know that it's going to be very, very, very important to you. So what's the next step to take now? Make payment and you get access to everything. So here is it. You can take a screenshot of this screen now. Yep, and be expecting your messages. Congratulations. See you at the top.